Because there's so many different symptoms of superficial siderosis, making set plans is near enough impossible. And if you do make plans, obviously it's very hard to keep them because you don't know when the symptoms are going to start or how severe they're going to be. The fatigue can be overwhelming as well. I often find myself having to sleep or just to rest and just to do nothing, which does frustrate me because I like to be productive, to feel like I'm actually doing something. I also get this zapping pain in the back of my head, which makes me very dizzy and feel very sick at the same time. So again, I can't always eat on time, which makes it really awful as well, because if it's try to keep into routine, it's near enough impossible. There are a few things that can help the symptoms. For me, I've been having injections in the back of my neck to help stop the zapping sensation, but unfortunately these don't always work, and the main thing for me then is just to lie down and rest and sleep it off. That's the only thing I find can relieve the symptoms, which again, as I said earlier, frustrates me because I'm not getting anything productive done and it really does interfere with everything. The other symptoms is not really much I can do for it. I get like clonus in my legs, my lower legs are shaking when I'm walking. That completely throws my mobility off, and that's so spontaneous. It's very difficult to control or know when it's going to occur because it's not always there. So I really don't know from A to B when the symptoms are going to start or when they're going to finish or when they're going to be relieved. Personally, I find that the most troublesome symptoms got to be the hearing loss. It just makes every day very difficult. You can't hear the phone. Communication with family, friends is very isolating as well. I've got this constant tinnitus, which I can still hear, even though I can't hear. I got this buzzing, hissing, crackling, all these sorts of weird sounds on my head. It's very difficult to sleep because if you're trying to sleep and you've got tinnitus, usually you can listen to a bit of music, but being completely deaf, that's impossible. So, it's really hard to sleep. And then you've got this zapping pain as well, which makes it very hard to sleep. So between the hearing loss and I got the zapping as well, those are definitely the two of my most bothersome symptoms. I can't find any relief for the zapping, as I said earlier. And the dizziness and everything that goes with it, it's just very difficult to deal with. It's a lot of trial and error with the symptoms as well to find out what works and what doesn't. I've tried all sorts of pain relief, different tablets, medication. I'm trying the injections in the back of my neck. I've tried pain relief creams as well, with neuropathic painkillers in. They don't seem to have any effect at all. For now, I guess sleeping it off is the best form of relief I get. But sometimes even when I wake up with the zaps in my head. That's quite bad because I find that generally after having some sort of dream or something like that, I wake up and the zaps are actually worse. And obviously the tinnitus is always there. It never lets up. So it's very hard indeed, and I really struggle to find any relief whatsoever.